Ladies and gentlemen, can you all gather this end of the tent, please? Please, hello.
The bride has just come.
Oh, she's there.
No, you can't have lunch.
She may still be on the way.
Oh, I see.
Let me just check.
Okay. Hold on.
Do you have 3 kids? Do you have 3 kids at the time?
They've still got them.
I knew I was right.
If you're up the back, we have clearance. Clearance. Roger. Captain over. Hi everyone. Can you all hear me okay?
Yes.
Few gatherers at the back. First of all, if you wouldn't mind, a fabulous round of applause for Karina Day, who's been playing beautiful violin for us all afternoon so far. Perfect, fantastic. Thank you, Karina. Well, welcome everyone. We've been waiting weeks for this. Tents, all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to give you a little run through what's going to happen on the day today, and then tell you how to get things like food, when it's going to be served, all that sort of stuff. A little picture of what's going on really is what I wrote down here. By the way, please, if you have cameras, you want to take photos, we've got a very professional photographer here, Barnes. But if you want to take pictures and video, please do. We'll probably set up some sort of website. You can send it to Dan will have a website.
We'll manage that.
And by the way, if you're standing to the right of Dan and you're a golfer, he did shank one on Thursday. Had to get that in. As I said, welcome, everyone's coming. As far as the festival, the music and everything's going to go on today, we've got Jukebox Lounge who are going to be playing that end at the far stage at 3 o'clock, and they are ready to go pretty much. And then Dexter is going to be doing a medley of love songs for us later. Very nice. And then Lollipop are going to be coming on later, and then DJ Running Bull will be entertaining us between the various music groups. And all day long, Lexi and Lila will be down the front here. Hands up, Lexi and Lila. They're going to be having fun with the glitter fairies. And then at 5 o'clock, which by some people might be considered the main event, some people have met Charlotte, we're going to have a quiz at 5 o'clock. The general COVID quiz rules were you had to be absolutely smashed before you went to the quiz. So you've got 3 hours to get in that condition. But I don't see Charlotte having a problem with that. She normally doesn't. Hi, darling. You're right. You're halfway there. Perfect. So some of you already had a burger using your pink cork that you got at the front. Pink cork. We've been using pink cork a lot. So they're going to restart again at 2:30, 3 o'clock. So if anybody's hungry, or if you're a certain sort of person that eats 3 burgers, like my son at the back there, yeah, thanks Tom. There's more burgers. There isn't enough seating for everybody, so if you've eaten and you want to sit, and when you've eaten, if you can get up again, but actually it turns out we look like we're okay for seating, so don't worry about that. Extra tokens, extra pink corks over there. And then there's a cheese and cake table in the back room of the house over there, which is going all day, and scattered around the place are various snack stations for you in case you get a bit peckish. 5:30 the pizza van arrives. It's like a lounge of food here. And we did say help yourself to any cakes and cheese you like, but don't have a crack at the Motorhead cake because that's for Dan to cut. But actually we put it over here so nobody can, so we're all good. Drinks, bars over there, help yourself. If you want to take wine to your table, take a bottle, but if you're not going to finish it, put it back. And then there's champagne and everything at the front here. That's all ongoing as we are now. Everybody should have a little cork with their name tag on it. Nice. Excellent, so we know who you are, because Dan's got the most simple family in the world, so you have to work out who everybody is. Nice. He spent nearly 14 hours explaining it to me once on holiday, and I've still got no clue what's going on. And then, so here we go. So first thing we're going to do right now is Anna and Matt are going to come up here, and they are going to read a Ukrainian love poem to you all. So here we go with that for starters.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Мені ти приснилась давно, Володимир Сюсюра.
I dreamed of you a long time ago by Volodymyr Sosura.
Мені ти приснилась давно. Війшла ти у думи мої. Я море люблю, бо воно нагадує очі твої.
I dreamed of you a long time ago. You entered my thoughts. I love the sea because it reminds me of your eyes.
Розкрив я до сонця вікно і дивлюсь тих проміння рої. Я небо люблю, бо воно нагадує очі твої.
I opened the window to the sun and looked through the rays of light. I love the sky because it reminds me of your eyes.
І радісні квіти весни, коли у садах солов'ї. Люблю я фіалки, вони нагадують очі твої.
And joyful flowers of spring, when nightingales are in the garden. I love violets. They remind me of your eyes.
There you go. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm emotional. Thank you, Anna. Matt. Well done. So now for what I expect is probably a much more emotional speech. I'll be careful what I say because he could probably get his own back on me right now. Let me welcome to the stage yesterday's groom, today's Mr. or part of the Mr. and Mrs. Jones, Dan Jones.
First off, Anna, Matt, that was pretty special. It was, I've got goosebumps. Amazing. If any of you don't know Anna and Mum Oksana, there are Ukrainian guests who've been staying with us for a while who, actually, I'm not sure guest is the right word anymore. No? So, where's Oksy? Аня, чи можна сказати тебе, що ми друзі? Друзі, так? Це чудово? Чудово. Круто, так? Okay, rewind. So if you haven't met Anna and Oksana yet, there are Ukrainian friends who've been staying with us for over a year now. Their English is amazing, but of course they won't know many people here. So please say hello to them and work on that exchange of culture kind of thing, and they'll love it. So on behalf of Joe and myself, it really is my genuine pleasure to say some thank yous. And I'm going to start with thanking all of you, everybody, for coming here today to celebrate our wedding by having a great party. That's the plan. Also for your interpretations, some of them enthusiastic, I have to say, of our dress code. Great job. I'm looking at Jordan. Super. No, seriously, we're absolutely in awe of the effort that so many of you have made to be here. We weren't sure if Matty was going to make it back from Australia, so we are so thrilled that you're here. We really are. Not sure how you got that tash through customs, but is there a license for that?
I'll say that.
Also over from Oz is Tony Bradley. Over for the weekend. Where are you, mate?
Thank you, Tony.
Dude, going above and beyond. Respect, mate. I love you. Absolutely awesome. Have our dear friends Derek and Kath arrived yet?
Not yet.
Have we seen? No. Okay, they're on their way from Qatar. They'll be here. Knowing Kath, they'll be here for the party later on. I know. Love them. Who else? Oh, Dre and Marcus. You know, cutting short your holiday in the Maldives to be here. Good work. Charlie over from Germany, brilliant. Yeah, Mark from Holland, fantastic. Jez and Stacey over from France, thank you. Love the outfits, brilliant. Our friends Ona and Cecilia over from Switzerland. It came up on Facebook this morning that 7 years ago today we were in Istanbul for your wedding. So cool. That party on the Bosphorus was just unreal. We can't quite match that today, but you know, thank you for coming, man. I really appreciate it. Both of you, love it. So yeah, real effort made, you know, by everybody, friends and family from all over the country, and of course, you know, Tony and Sarah who popped over from the kitchen. You know, nice work. No, when it comes to thank yous, you know, what can we say about our great friends Tony and Sarah? You know, they're our friends, they're our travelling companions. Our WhatsApp group is called the Rose Contingent, which gives you an idea of shared values. Yeah, we've had some great times together, but we are just amazed that you've opened up your gorgeous house and garden for our event today. Thank you. Yeah, I think Sarah's put Tony to task a little bit over the last few months in order to sort of get things into shape. But I tell you, it just looks amazing. It's absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much. Fantastic. So some thank yous to people who have gone above and beyond as well to make this all happen, given their time and effort. And we have some gifts to give out, don't we? Boys, if you can help me with that. So first off, Joe's cousin Rom, who has done all of the flowers and the interior and stuff, and my other place just feels really special. Rom, where are you?
Oh, there you are.
An early thank you to, I hope I'm not getting ahead of the game here, but Charlotte for doing the quiz, curating quiz later. No, let's trust it. Let's trust it. Let's go with it. Okay. Lexi and Lila are glitter fairies and all-round helpers. Awesome. Okay. All right, we'll do that in a second. Thank you. B, Barney. Dexter Jones performing later. We love you. A definite thank you to our amazing event coordinator, Joe Wilford. So, Joe Wilford Weddings just cannot get a high enough recommendation. They are the angelfish of event management. Our friend Scotty, he's here today in his DJ running ball persona. So pleased you're here, mate. What a suit. Definitely thank you to Julie and the Larkins team for running our bar today and for providing the cakes, cheeses, everything, and all the help. Larkin's is the best micro pub in Kent, so if you've got an extra day, go and have a pint there. It's absolutely superb. An emotional thank you from me, really, to John and Leslie, and to Joe's brother John, for welcoming me into the Pierce family. You made me feel so happy, and it's just wonderful to be part of that family.
Yeah.
And conversely, you know, from Joe. What's that?
Johnny's just turned off, sorry.
Hopefully you heard that, as he was included. From Joe's perspective as well, to Mum, my mother. I'm not going to list all my siblings because you'll miss your burger. Sammy, you get one. That's it. No, thank you, conversely, for accepting Jo into the family and loving her so much. And I guess not last but not least but not last, boys, for accepting Jo as your stepmom and loving her. We love you very much, and we are very proud of you, both of you. Tissues, anyone?
Tissues.
So, so we got engaged in January after 18 years.
We know.
Do you know, I really appreciate all of the pithy comments, the friendly digs, about me dragging my feet. Geez, mate, you take your time, don't you? I think it was one of them. Not the sharpest tool in the box. I understand it. The processing power of a ZX Spectrum, I think, was one. That's for my low-level laugh for that one. Obviously, you need to be born before 1980 to even get that, and be a techie. Sorry. Okay, so, but it has been a long time. That's fair. And so I have to say sorry to Jo for rejecting those leap year proposals every 4 years.
Every 4 years.
And also for rejecting the usually thrown from the other office through my door there's a great honeymoon offer for our favourite Maldives resort. Those proposals, we kind of laughed them off, and it was fun. But I think it's also true to say that I was carrying some unchecked and unpaid for excess baggage. I think the question that we've been asked more than anything this year is why now? Why go ahead? And and it's a good one. It's been hard to answer. I think, like a lot of people, after the trauma of COVID, which was tough on us both personally and professionally, I, like a lot of people, I think, went through a little bit of soul searching, a little bit of self-reflection, and last year, through months of sort of reading and listening and all that kind of thing, I started to recognise in myself the barriers that I was holding, and finally I did the thing that I should have done years and years before, which was to talk to Jo and talk to her about things that we'd never discussed before, and open up. And between us, we kind of, for want of a better expression, rummaged around my closet, threw out a few, or actually quite a few psychological skeletons. And for me, it was a absolutely liberating experience. For Joe, maybe a little mucky, I don't know. But for me, liberating. It was like Anna and Matt's amazing poem. You know, I opened the window to the sun, and I looked through the rays of the light. And for the first time in my life, at the ripening age of 55, I finally knew what I wanted to do with the rest of it, and that was to spend it with this incredible person. Come on.
Sorry, he's crying.
You look absolutely amazing.
It's the champagne diet.
Does your stepmom look amazing?
She's good, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
Irish lads. That's basically everybody. Lads. Doesn't she look beautiful? Yeah, one more time. Let's make some noise for my gorgeous wife. Yeah. So, while I was on that little journey of, I think some people call it, self-therapy or whatever. I call it debugging my artificial emotional intelligence. And I would. And I came across a pearl of wisdom that I'd like to share with everybody. Relax, it's fine. And it's this. It's simple. What are the most precious words you can say to another person? Now, I know that you are all emotional superintelligences, so you will know the answer to that question. So who's going to tell me?
Will you pay?
See, that's almost predictable from you, Newman. No, but that's not it.
I love you.
I love you. Do you know, that's good. That is really, really good answer, and that was my first thought as well. It's really good. Some good suggestions, but the answer is. Hang on, I just need to rewrite my speech. The answer is their own name. And there are probably deep psychological reasons, relating to identity and childhood, why that is the case. But know this, if you wrap someone's name up in love and say it to them, you are giving a genuine gift, because that is the thing that they want to hear more than anything else. Let's try it. So if you're standing next to or sitting next to somebody you really care about right now, whisper their name in their ear. Josh! I promise you it will feel great. Good things will happen. How does that feel?
Better. Not quite so embarrassing now.
So don't worry if you didn't do it right now. That's fine. Maybe your loved one isn't standing right next to you, or maybe they are now. Maybe they are now. Maybe you're a little shy to do that in front of all of these people. I get that. It's fine. But that just gives you a chance to think about it for later. So think about how you will wrap that name up in love and the things that you might say to the person that you think they want to hear. Okay? And to help you with that thought process, I'm going to give you a little bit of inspiration, or a little demonstration. Okay?
You'll be all right, don't worry.
just pretend they're not here. Okay. Remember, we're picking a very special moment, and we're taking that name, and we are wrapping it in love. And that's Tony. Just for one moment, it's not about you. Okay? Just for one moment. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So maybe it goes a little something like this. They're not here. Joe. Joanna. Mrs. Joanna Jones. I think it's working. My sparkly Aphrodite. My angel. My demon. I love you completely. I cannot wait to start the next phase of our amazing journey together. Let's be perfectly irresponsible forever.
Dear, sorry.
Oh, bloody hell. How'd you follow that? I've had a couple of deep breaths on. I've had 3 massive glasses of rosé to do this, and it's helped, but not that much. Just, I tell you what, I can lighten this a bit. Do you know what Joe Jones is in Spanish? It's cojones. Which is, if you speak Spanish, means bollocks. Or testicles, whatever you want to call it. Dan, I've seen you emotional on the golf course. Mostly negative emotion, to be fair. But I'm quite struck by that. That was a beautiful speech. Well done. Well done. And now the real crazy starts. May I introduce you to the lovely, erudite Sarah Newman.
Thank you, Tony. Okay. First, I've been asked to mention a little bit of housekeeping, if you could all pay attention, if you don't mind. For health and safety reasons, Sarah and Tony have asked that you refrain from standing on the tables and chairs during my standing ovation. I mean it. Hello everyone. No doubt you're asking yourselves a question. Why her and not me? Obviously I'm attractive and hugely successful. I suck up to the happy couple constantly. I let them beat me at golf. I compliment their golf shots, all of them. And I let their dogs, Treacle and Toffee, sleep with me in bed when I stay at their house. They lick my toes and I pretend that that's okay. This, dear friends, is how you get to be here on this stage and to have earned this title. Joe and Dan's best friend in the whole world. I've got to tell you, Dan, I was incredibly nervous speaking after you, but I can't imagine why, because you were rubbish. I'm not being paid for this, by the way. I have known Joe since we were little girls. We used to laugh until we cried, and now we laugh until we pee. I remember the day that Joe went on her first date with Dan. Drinks first, and then an international rugby match at Twickenham, I think. I was concerned, afraid for my friend. Who was this man? Where was he from? It became clear that this chap, dating my friend, was going to be a fixture in all of our lives. We had to stay alert, look out for the red flags, make sure he didn't break her heart, and if he hurt her, I was ready, armed and dangerous. The years passed, the love grew, the trust was there, I could relax. Joe was safe and in good hands. Dan makes her happy. They work together, they travel together on business trips. They play golf together. Inseparable springs to mind. But in the back of my mind, I often thought, why has this man not married my best friend? She's amazing, kind, loving, generous, simply perfect. So one day, I asked Dan out directly, "What's wrong with you? Don't you see what I see?" He said something along the lines of, "Mind your own business, Sarah. I have my reasons. I won't elaborate." I've thought long and hard about this, and I've figured out the answer myself. Dan wanted to grow into the role of being a husband, to be completely ready in life to love, cherish, and support Joe. He wanted to be match fit for the life ahead of them. Dan and Joe, your love and commitment is a beautiful sight to see. And I'd like to end on this. What's obvious today, and I think you will all agree, Dan is going home tonight with someone very special, kind and considerate, a beautiful wife. Joe is going home with a new outfit and some lovely flowers.
Go back. Sorry, I thought it would go on a lot longer than that. It normally does. Next event is I've got to say, I've been to a lot of weddings. My dad was a wedding photographer, so I've been to a lot of weddings, and this is one of the best ones I've ever been to. Speaking of feeling emotional. Yeah, I haven't got to drive. But I've barely got a crawl. So the next thing is at 3 o'clock, which is in 25 minutes. We're going to get Jukebox Lounge. We're going to be up on the stage up there for some music and some dancing. We're going to have a lot of fun. The Chip and Chop are open again. If everybody hasn't had a burger, please go for it. Otherwise, enjoy yourselves, folks. Oh, hold on. Oh, God, Mike, I've missed probably the most important line on the whole piece of paper.
One job.
I had one job. Sorry. I've been schoonering Rose for the last 20 minutes. Josh, I'm really sorry, Josh. Josh is going to come up now and make some toasts, which is the whole point of this bit that I was making. So everybody, please make sure you've got a glass. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Give you a few seconds. And if you haven't got a cork on it, you're a loser.
We need some.
So champagne, let's give it a few seconds. Let's get a glass, get some champagne, get some Coke. If you're under 12. Okay, we all good? What a sight. Newman with a bottle of champagne, never seen that before. Are we having fun? Are we enjoying ourselves? Yeah. All good? All ready? Okay, let me introduce you to Josh, who's going to make the toasts for today. Josh, off you go.
Hello everyone. Quite a nice sounding voice, don't I? These lucky people. Hello. You look very wonderful today, especially Joe. You look so beautiful. Stunning, some would say. So I'm quite an emotional person, so if I cry during this, please, yeah, you can, give me a break. I just want to take a second to compose myself. So, 1 second, sorry.
Oh, brilliant.
I haven't said anything funny yet. That was a great speech. A bit emotional. I felt like I was watching Barbie for the 15th time. I say Barbie, I meant The Notebook. Oh no. I meant Top Gun. Top Gun. I am Josh, my dad's first son, and most handsome and more successful and more funny. Just the better. I'm joking. Matt's great. Fuck you too. I was in France when I got the news that I was on the ski season, so feel free to ask me about that later. I was on a ski season in Courchevel, and I got a text, completely out of the blue, but it was the happiest moment of my life, to be honest. I've been waiting 18 years for this. Finally, Jesus Christ. I couldn't be more happy. We have got one of the goats. And if you don't know what a goat is, it's a barnyard animal. I'm joking, it's the greatest of all time. Joe, thank you. You are truly an angel walking on earth. Oh, here we go. Thank you for all you have done for me, Matt and Dad. We appreciate you so much and promise we will never take you for granted. Dad? Ooh, boy! Come on! Dad, you're mine and Dad's. Mine and Dad's? Mine and Matt's idol. We love you so much. Thank you for making my dreams come true. Both of you.
Is anyone not crying?
I'm not crying, you are. Both of you, you're an inspiration for what love is. If me and Matt can get anything close to what you have, you should fucking hell, Josh.
Go on, do it.
I got this. I know I got this. If me and Matt can get anything close to what you have, we should consider ourselves very fucking lucky. Thank you for always looking after me and picking me up from the airport for my extravagant travels, because I've been travel a lot, by the way. Even when my feet stink so bad that you have to bleach them when I get home. So I'd like to raise a glass to the bride and groom. Cheers. That's the first one out of the way. Not only have I gained the most amazing stepmother that anyone could fucking ask for, I've gained 2 amazing grandparents. Where's John?
Big John! Dad!
John! Get here. Here he is. And crazy Uncle John, or weird Uncle John. How you call him. There he is. The weird bastard. You don't have to come here. You stand by Leslie. Mike, stand by John, man. Leslie can come here if you want.
Come on, Leslie!
I'm not too sure. That's that way.
Yeah. Lovely Leslie, Big John, and weird Uncle John. I am so grateful that you have taken in me and Matt so well. You are the most wonderful people in the world, and thank you for always. Cheers, Matt. For always looking after us and teaching us and guiding us through life.
Ironing shirts
and letting us play tennis on your tennis court. You are wonderful people. I'm so happy that I can call you family now.
Thank you.
Cheers to my new family.
Okay.
There's more. Get it. Oh, kisses.
2 out of 2. Let's go. Okay, so. What? Yeah, I thought so. Many friends and family who would love to be here can't be here due to illness, distance, other commitments, or have sadly passed. And we know that they all are here in spirit. So let's raise a glass to our absent friends.
Absent
Friends. Well done, guys. Okay, so we need some participation from the crowd now. I really trust you guys that you can do this. Follow the instructions very carefully because they are really complex. We have a Ukrainian crowd participation toast. I think we can all do it.
Yep.
So it works like this. I will say Budmo, and you will say hey, and then everyone drinks. You got it? Yeah. You got it? You sure? You don't lie, you got it. Some people got it. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Budmo!
Hey!
Budmo!
Hey!
Budmo!
Hey!
Let's fucking drink.
Is that
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
How good was that? Unbelievable. When I was introduced to Josh by my son Tom, who played golf, I would never have realised that we've 10 years down the track had this family as our best friends. Can't say how emotional I am, how pleased I am. Let's have fun. 3 o'clock, the band are going to play. 4 o'clock, there's something else, other shit going on. 5 o'clock, there's some other shit that's on that paper over there. I've got no idea what it is, but we'll work it out later. So whatever. This is a fantastic looking audience. Brilliant. Have fun, everybody. Enjoy. If you've got any questions, come and ask me. I've got no clue what the answers are, but go for it anyway. Thank you. Off we go.